Hello, it is session 4 already. I can hardly believe it. It's going so fast. So session 4 is called Along the Way. And the takeaway is compassion helps us be present with each other. Compassion helps us be present with each other. So yesterday, well, maybe not yesterday, it could have been any day that you chose to do session 3, we learned that in order for us to be compassionate and love others, we have to care for and love ourselves first, right? We have to take care of ourselves if we want to be able to help take care of others. And today we're going to talk about being compassionate along the way on our journey. Our journey through life, our faith journey, we're always on the way to somewhere, right? We're all on a road to somewhere. All right, so I have some questions for you, and I would like you to answer with the first thing that pops into your head. Okay, are you ready? All right, here we go. Who is always there for Minnie Mouse? Did you say Mickey? Yeah, Mickey Mouse. He's always there. How about who's always there for Iron Man? I haven't seen much of Iron Man lately, but I had to look this one up. I didn't know the answer. I believe the answer is Rhodey, his best friend. All right, how about this one? Who is always there for Harry Potter? I haven't seen any of the movies. I haven't read any of the books, but I knew the answer. Ron, right? His best friend Ron Weasley. How about this one? Who's always there for someone in danger? If somebody's in danger, who's always there for them? The police, right? They're there to help. Firemen, maybe a lifeguard, people who can rescue. Who's always there for people who are sick? That was kind of easy. Doctors, nurses, emergency medical technicians, people that drive ambulances, people that come to take care of you at your house. Who is always there for kids? Who are people that are always there for kids? Hopefully teachers, hopefully people that work at church, hopefully parents, grandparents, siblings, counselors. Okay, last one. Who is always there for you? Who's somebody that's always there for you? Mine is my parents. They're always there no matter what. I can call them at 2 in the morning when I'm upset or I'm sad or I'm scared, and they still answer their phone, and they always come to help me if I need help. So I have some close friends who are always there for me, and you know who else is always there for all of us is God. God never ever leaves us. So we should remember that God is always there for us. Now, those answers seem pretty easy, but I'm wondering, what does always there really mean? What does it mean to be there for somebody? Does it mean that you're always right by their side, like so they can grab your hand if they're scared? Does it mean that you never, 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 never leave them or are apart? Not really, right? Because I'm apart from my parents now. We live 3 hours apart, but they're still there for me. So what does it mean if I say that we should be there for the sick? Help them feel better, and maybe that's with a card. Maybe that's with a phone call. Maybe that's giving them a ride to the doctor. Maybe it's delivering them a meal. Those are all ways to be there for that person who's sick without actually being by their side. How about for the poor? How can you be there for the poor? People who don't have enough to eat, people who don't have enough money for clothes, people who don't have a home. How can you be there for them? Maybe you help serve meals at a place like Open Door Mission. Maybe you donate some of your toys and clothes to a place like Open Door Mission that serves people who are poor, or to Lutheran Family Services, who provide food and clothing and toys and shelter for families. Maybe you pray for them. Even if you don't know them, you can still pray for them. Maybe you give them a blessing bag. If you came to Bible school last year, you made a blessing bag that was then handed out to people who didn't have enough. So you were being there for those poor people when you made those blessing bags. All right, last one. How do you be there for your family? You listen to each other. Maybe you make dinner to give your mom or your dad a break. You could give hugs. Maybe you do your chores around the house in order to help out. Those are all ways to be there for your family. They can depend on you. That's another way to describe being there. You're dependable. Okay, so another way of saying this is being present with someone. If I want to be present with a friend, I wait and I listen and I ask, how can I help you? If you saw my video a few weeks ago, I talked about being slow to speak and quick to listen. That's part of being present. Slow to speak, but quick to listen. And then asking, how can I help you? What can I do for you to make it easier for you? So today we are present with each other. Even though we are spread all over the place. There are kids doing our Bible school who live in Norfolk. There's kids who are doing our Bible school who live out in the country, out by Scribner. There's kids who live in Blair. There's kids who live out in the country around Blair. So we're all over the place. But we are all together and we are present with each other. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a few seconds of silence to be with each other. We're going to wait and be present and be quiet. Now you guys have been doing some yoga with Julene, and yoga is a really good way to practice being present because it's a good way to be still and to listen and to be quiet. And it's a good way to focus. So let's sit crisscross, put our hands on our knees, close our eyes, and just breathe for a little bit and think about all the people who are with us right now in this Bible school experience, and think about how we can all be together in our spirits. Didn't that feel good? It felt good just to be together, even though we're not right next to each other. So whether we are together or apart, God is always with us, no matter what. God never leaves. And we can be present with each other in so many ways. So today's song is about being present with God and with each other, no matter what the situation. So we're going to sing this new song. It's called Face to Face. And we're going to sing it with Vince and his musicians, another fun song. So take it away.
It's gonna work this time. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to the Spirit say, I am here with you. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to your neighbor say, I am here with you. It's close as your breath to your beating heart. I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to your family say, I am here with you. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to your community say, I am here with you. As close as your breath to your beating heart, I am here with you. As far as you go, no matter the time, I am here with you. Face to face or far away, God is present among us. Listen to the Spirit say, I am here with you.
Fantastic. I love the words in that song when it says face to face. So if we're face to face and we can see each other, or far away, miles away, God is present in each of us. And that's what we're talking about, being present. All right. In the Bible story today, we're going to encounter 3 women who figured out how to be present with each other in their hurting. All 3 are hurting in different ways, and all 3 respond with compassion for one another, and they're able to give compassion, and they're also able to receive compassion. And they're able to do that because they're present with one another. All right, so as we begin to learn more about being present, let's have our compassion prayer. So one hand on your head, where our compassion begins. One hand on our heart, where we feel it. Repeat after me. Loving Spirit, you are active and alive, always moving and stirring, within and around us. Please be an encouraging wind at our backs, giving us open minds and soft hearts to follow where you lead. Make us flexible and present in each moment, that we might embrace compassion by letting go of what we expected. Amen. Okay, you know the drill. Don't forget to do your Bible study video. Listen to those 7th graders. It's not really a Bible study, it's more of a Bible story. And do some yoga with Julene. It'll be fun again today. Today will be Julene's last day, so enjoy that time. Have fun doing your crafts and your activities. And I will see you soon when we have our closing video. Love you all. Bye-bye.